Hi, I'm Curtis Bhartis and welcome back to my channel. And in today's video, we'll go over the mobile application for HF Markets or HFM, the broker, which is a South African regulated broker in South Africa. So like I always mention, when choosing a broker, always make sure that they are regulated, and HFM is basically one of those brokers that is regulated in South Africa. So if you're new to the channel, as always, make sure to subscribe and also make sure to leave a like on this video so this video can get out to more people. So I've already covered HFM, the whole platform, like the full breakdown of the web application on my channel. So if you want to check that video out, you can do it down below. I've also made a video where you can sign up to HFM, and if you want to sign up, make sure to use the link down below. So with that said, let's get into the application. Most of the stuff I've already covered on the web-based application, so if I miss a few things, make sure to watch that video. Also, it's basically most of the same information. So this is just basically going over the app and giving you over insight into how to navigate and basically how to set up things on the app if you're going to be using HFM. Also good to use them since they are one of the best regulated brokers in South Africa. So this is just giving you insight to the benefits they have on the app. So let's get into it. So firstly, once you've downloaded, always make sure to download the app from the official Play Store, because this is where you basically don't want to get a knockoff version or a tampered version of the app. So make sure you get it from the Play Store or the Apple Store. So once you've downloaded it, you can go into the app. So you can see there's HFM or HF Markets. It's just asking for Face ID. So there we go. It's logged in. So firstly, no deposit yet. So like all the other apps on the application, we always start at a certain position. I'm just going to start at the more screen. So this is basically where you get all your other settings, like as your help support. So I'm just going to run through it and you can basically just follow with me. So you can see there's log out, about us. It basically just takes you to the official website of HFM. So you can see it's a global leader in online trading. It's been around since 2018. Like I mentioned this in the web-based application, it's been, when looking for a broker, make sure that they have a track record in the market, and HFM has been around since 2018, so that's quite a long time. It's basically, if they already have their time on the market, it's a very trusted broker. So as you can see, our mission is to provide the best customer service to our clients by maintaining a superb client-centric culture. So as you can see, just remote, that we have 2.5, there's basically 2.5 million clients across the world. Clients account industry is 25. Yeah, we can see there's industry award, 20 supported languages, 41,000 affiliates, 13 years of excellence, like I mentioned. It's just a reward. So I've covered all this on the web-based application. You can just watch that one first, so it's mostly the same. So you can see on that. And also forgot to mention in the web-based application is when you sign up, you can use, for South African citizens, you can use the instant verification process, where you basically just use your ID and you get verified within seconds. If that doesn't proceed, you can obviously upload your documents and you should get verified within 2 hours, latest 24 hours when you upload your documents. But for South African citizens, you can just use your ID, enter it, and you should get verified instantaneously. So once we go back into the app, as we can see, there should be a few things. As we can see, there's just policy, privacy. Just read up. It's going to take you to external link again. We can share the app, help and support. Always, if you have problems with the app, you can just do it here. Your appearance, so you can have dark mode. I usually use dark mode, but for this video, I'm just going to use light mode. You have your chart settings. You can see different charts, moving averages, so all your technical analysis. You got push notifications if you want to have market alerts. You have your marketing notifications and so on. You have security. If you want to enable Face ID, obviously do enable this, because you don't want to have no on your app. And then you just have trading settings, so quick trading, trading options. You have your amount, lots and units. So this will just get stuff into this app store. Here we have the news section. So this is basically gets you up-to-date news with what's going around with regards to Forex. So this is a good tab. Usually look at this, I have this notifications for this also on. This is just your HFM analysis. This is also cool. So it's a lot of information they do provide on the app that they don't do on the web application. So it's both to have both on your phone, since you will be using your phone more than your computer. So market analysis, as you can see. So markets, we'll come back to this after we have set up like a demo and connecting live and funding onto the app. Trades also, that will come afterwards once we've covered that. So let's just go to menu. So menu is basically just where your profile is. As you can see, there's deposit and my wallet. We've covered this, like I mentioned. So we'll just go over. So my profile is basically just your information. For example, your info regards your profile picture, your avatar, person information, partners information, tax information, and declaration stuff. So this is where you can update those information. So let's just go back. Education, like I said, it's a very emphasized thing. Always good to educate yourself around the world with what's going on. So HF Markets also provide an educational tab where they do live stream and educate people, giving back, and basically where you can learn as much with regards to Forex and basically the whole trading space. So that's also a good thing. Trading tools is basically HFM provides almost 500 trading tools, so that's also good when choosing a broker. Make sure that you have trading tools, and HFM provides 500 trading tools, so when you do trade, it's also a good thing. So trading calculators, this is a cool one. So this is just where you can calculate like your pip value. For example, in a trade, you have your risk percentage calculator, you have your multi-target calculator. It's also a good one. I do use the pip calculator and the risk percentage calculator because that's part of your strategy, so that's also just around there. Yeah, we have your economic calendar, every promotion. So when signing up, for example, like I mentioned in the previous video, you get a bonus, for example, when signing up. So this is just different bonuses HFM offers when you do sign up. So you can see there's a top-up bonus of 20%. So this applies every time you do like deposit your account and not the once off. So 100% bonuses also do apply when you do sign for the first time and when you have a recurring. So that's also good when signing up. So that's also, and there's different promotions also with HFM gives back to the trader. For example, if you're one of the top traders, you do get a commission back where they do reward traders that have a good percentage return. So it's also good to have that in a market. HFM copy is basically, like I mentioned in the web application, basically where you copy the trades of other traders. So I will make a whole dedicated video regarding this because this is quite a major topic to cover, and I'll have a dedicated video about it. But just to keep it short, basically a topic where you can follow strategies of other traders. So affiliate is basically just affiliate someone to the platform. Like for example, if you use someone's link, you get a rebate, they get a rebate, and so on. So let's just go on to the accounts tab. So let's go back. So let's go to markets. So you can see here on the markets tab, this is basically just where all the pairs we have. So it's not as MetaTrader 5. So this if you wanted to trade in the app itself, and if you don't want to trade on MetaTrader 5, you can do that. So that's why the app is also more convenient, because you basically deposit on the app and then you can trade on the app. So that's also a good thing about Meta being the broker with HFM. I mean, personally, I do use MetaTrader since there's more basically chart analysis, and basically you can do much more instead of using the app. So yeah, you can see there's cryptos, commodities, indices, and stocks, CFDs, and so on. So once we have that, let's just start with, for example, opening an account, or if you don't want to do it on the browser, you can do it there. So you just go on to my wallet. As you can see, there's a wallet, the balance is 0. You have your live accounts, which is all the accounts you wanted to make, and you have your demo accounts. If you're new to Forex, make always sure to start with a demo for the first month or so, just to get yourself into the process of understanding all the niche topics with regards to Forex. So make sure to start with demo before you risk your money, because trading is a risky thing, and you can lose a lot of money, and you can obviously make a lot of money, but always make sure to do your own research when doing any type of investment. So that's why I say for people getting into Forex, it's always good to do your own research. Personally, for the first month or two, trade with demo money, or maybe even longer than that, the much time you need before you feel ready to actually start with trading with real money. So make sure to always start with a demo. So yeah, so if you want to open a demo, you just click on open demo. You can see there's a demo and then there's a demo 0. So see MT4 on the left side. So basically you can just add this demo account to an MT4 account. The top one, which is a demo premium, you can basically trade with the MT4 HFM in the app itself, or MT5. So there, we just wanted to say continue. There's going to ask you which one. You'll obviously say the HFM MT5, since that's the latest one. It's going to ask you which, like currency, USD. We've been through this. Risk testing, you'll just say the leverage, and you'll just say open demo account, and then it will send you an email with the information of this account, with the username and password, which you'll use to log into your MT5 account. So yeah, so that's basically just a demo. If you wanted to make a live account, you'll do the exact same. You can see there I have like 4 live accounts, which is the different type of live accounts HFM gives. So for example, if you say open trading account, and we can see there's a premium, a 0 spread, a pro, and cent. So it's basically just the type of different benefits each of these accounts provide. For example, the premium, for example, there's no minimum deposit. You can deposit as much as you want, but there's a spread from 1.42 pips. You can see there's a swap free of, yes, there is a swap free, but if you look at the 0 spread, for example, there is a minimum deposit of none, but the spreads from 0 pips, for example. So there's, each of these accounts have its own variant, so this depends on what type of trader you're gonna be. So just look at, or for example, the pro has a minimum deposit of 100. So if you want to start off with $10, that won't be the account for you. So either the 0 spread, the premium, or the cent would be the account if you want to start with $10 to $20. So yeah, That's basically just the account. Similar to what you do, you'll just select the account you want to do. You say continue, say MT4. As you can see, MT4, obviously we don't want to use MT4 anymore since it's becoming outdated, so it's just say HFM and so on. Just click continue. Now it's going to ask you for example, the minimum deposit, the commission charge, swap free, and leverage. You can see there's a use the currency. Obviously by the affiliate ID, you'll obviously click the affiliate ID at the bottom, 103.942.24. So basically that will be the affiliate link. If you click yes, it will show you trading account that cannot be assigned for your own. So basically I can't assign the affiliate link to myself, so you'll just click that one and then it will basically add the bonuses to your account automatically. So yeah, once you've done it, you'll just say open account, and then the account will basically be created on your account tab. So let's just go back to that, my wallets. Let's just go back. So whichever one you chose, the account will be there. As you can see, there's for example the sent information. There we go, zero spread. This is a top-up bonus. So the top-up bonus, basically the account, when you use a top-up bonus, basically whatever you deposit, HF doubles. For example, 100% give the bonus back to you. So if you deposit $20, they match it with another $20. So yeah, that is basically just the different accounts on HFM wallets. You can see there's none on this. Is basically where you withdraw your money after having some profits. You also can transfer funds from one account to another. We've been through this on the web application. So once you want to make a trade, for example, on the app itself, and if you don't want to use MetaTrader 5 for some reason, you can basically just come onto markets. So you can see there is a demo option in top. This is basically where you just swap your account. So you can see I can swap, for example, swap to a live account, which is none at the moment. Then I'll just say I'll click it on my demo. So you can either fund or change the information or change the funds on your demo account. So we'll just do that. So if you wanted to make a trade on HF, the app itself, and not MetaTrader, like I said, for some reason, you'll just click on the pair firstly. So we'll just go to Forex. We'll use GP, since I like JPY, one of my favorite pairs. Let me see, where is it? It's not here. If we can search it. JPY. There we go. So you can see there's a JPY. So firstly, this is like similar to what we see. Like once again, I never do technical analysis on the phones because I do it all on TradingView, but this is just going over the app. So you can see you can just make it full view if you wanted to. Just see what closely. Close the full view. You can click this to see what type of you want, a 1 minute, 50 minute, 30 minute, or 1 hour. There's obviously like 3 months, 6 months, 5 days, and 1 day, but always I keep it to the 1 hour. I see there's no 4 hours. That's also a good time frame I usually trade on. So no 4-hour chart, but just to see, like I said, you're not mostly going to do your analysis on the app, but this is just also good to have. So you can see there's trading hours, pip size, lot size, and so on, for example. So if you wanted to say, as you can see, just as a demo, so I'll just click sell. As you can see, there's amount you want to buy, the amount you want to sell, the lot, and the unit. So lot is basically, the unit is basically the amount of currency you're going to buy. So for example, we wanted to buy like Note 1. That's usually where my trades currently. I use a Note 1 since you begin it. This is the lowest you can go, or Note around the Note 1 to Note 3 lot size. Amount, for example, if I wanted to trade with this trade would be $20, a lot size of 1. This is a sell. Obviously, like always, make sure to select a stop loss before even looking at a take profit. Make sure to use a stop loss. So stop loss will, for example, just be, you can either do it in rate or loss amount. So I wanted to lose maybe $8 on this trade, or like say $4. So yeah, so that's basically where the price is gonna go. Since this is an instant buy, we can also do when you sell, we want to sell at a specific price, which is a limit sell. So you can just click this here, so you'll sell only at a specific price, but we'll just do this for instant. I'll do 2 examples of how to do it. So you can see a margin required, margin available, loss price, we only want to do that. Take profit, for the timing I'm not going to do that. If you know where you want to take profit, let's just do that. So profit amount of, like, we're going to do this a 1 to 3, so we're risking $4 to get $12. So that's where we're going to exit this trade. So we'll just say sell. So this is doing it on the app, like I mentioned, on the app itself. So they're just processing, and there we go. So once we go back to the trade menu, you can see there is a trade. So we're down like 20 cents, since that is like the broker's fee, for example. So we're down 20 cents on this one. So if we wanted to do a buy one, for example, you just go to a different pair. Let's empty this. For example, we wanted to do GP, this trading dollar. And we're gonna just do a die, even though the chart might be a downtrend, but this just as an example to show you guys. obviously technical analysis before even choosing a broker. The first thing obviously when signing up to, I think, is always have a broker, but also make sure, because that's where you're going to start a demo account. But from that point on, you should only trade with a demo account and obviously learn the strategy you're going to be using. Since I am a SMC trader, so basically that's the strategy I usually use. You can have your price action traders and so on and so on. So before, the first thing is choosing a broker, and then after that deciding what type of strategy you're going to follow, and obviously sticking to that strategy, having a risk management and so on. So yeah, let's just do this. This is just going to be a buy. We'll just click on buy in this. We'll just click instant buy. It's going to say the same lot size. Once again, I'm just going to do not do amount we want to trade with $30, for example. This trade stop loss we're risking, for example, we always keep it by the amount of value. Say we want to lose $5, and then TP, a good, like always, good trade is to have a 1 to 2 trade, but personally I think most of my trades are 1 to 2, but sometimes it's also good to have 1 to 3s or 1 to 5s. So profit amount, this is going to be a $10, so risking 5 to get 1. So yeah, this is also based on the analysis or the type of trend we're going, so this is just random numbers to emphasize that. So buy at this open. So once that opens, so you can see, go back to trades, and there we basically have 2 trades open on the app itself, on using the HFM app. So yeah, that's mostly the gist of it. Like for example, if you wanted to fund your account, you'll say deposit, so it's going to take you to like your bank stuff. We've gone through this on the mobile application, on the web application, so make sure to check that out, like I said. And then basically just to give you more of an insight into that. So yeah, so this basically deposit the account you want to select. So if you wanted to select our bonus account, which is where you get double your account, you just either say debit card. I will say you use debit card, since this is like instantaneously also, and not your bank transfer, which might take 2 days. So debit card, it's going to ask you Visa or so, just say this one, and then basically just say the amount, $10, $20 or so on. And then it will take you to a different screen where you're going to add your details and so on. So I think everybody got the gist of doing that. For example, if you do like struggle, make sure to either contact support, or maybe just drop a comment down below if you like do struggle with this. But I believe everybody should have that figured out. But besides that, I just wanted to say, yeah, other thing the web app don't have is notify, which for example it notifies you of a certain price of the price. For example this GPU order, we want to put a price alert if it hits 2, for example 2. So we'll just say 2, set alert. So now we have an alert. So basically this is good to have if you're looking at a certain pair. For example, you're looking at JPY. That's, for example, if it reaches a certain price, you want to get notified. And for example, you're not in a trade, you're just watching the pair. So a notify, for example, the price alert would be a good thing to have on the app itself, which the mobile app or the web application don't have. So that's also a good idea. So yeah. So basically that's the gist of the app. I hope this video wasn't too all over the place and it gave you more of an insight into the app itself. Like I said, make sure to go back to certain instances, like on the video where I signed up, the video I made where you sign up, or the web-based application. That will also maybe cover things I didn't do in this video. So this is just to see how it is and give you insight if you want to sign up. As like I said, if you want to sign up, maybe use the link down below. If you have any other questions, make sure to comment it, as this channel is like a guide, as me and the view, like I mentioned this a lot of times, is basically where you learn and I learn together. And basically the knowledge I've gained over this few months with regards to any other stuff, basically I share on this channel. So if you also want to basically give feedback back to learn with what you have done, your experience, so make sure to comment it down below, and let's see, basically help other people out there, make more people aware and educate people with regards to this topic. So yeah, hopefully this video gave you an insight. Till the next time, I'm Curtis Barties. Peace out.